Last week I arrived in Nigeria in Lagos, and I've been here all week running these tech workshops around Raspberry Pi Pico and Internet of Things, and that's all been going really, really well. But it wasn't until today that we were able to go out into Lagos to see a little bit of what was going on, so come check it out. We started at Nikkei Art Gallery, which is this private art gallery that is absolutely massive. I mean, it's like 4 different floors, and the paintings are all stacked up. They're everywhere, and all different styles of paintings as well, as you can see here. Tons of different types of art all over the walls. Someone there showed us around a little bit, gave us a tour a little bit on the first floor. And these works are made by Nikkei herself, which are made with these tiny, tiny beads that they let us touch.
Yeah, a year, my goodness.
This one took over a year to make, and it's layers and layers of beads, as you can see right there. And I'm going to show you a shot in a second here. Look how tiny they are. It's amazing. I love this one where it's just lots of trash that turns into a portrait when you back up. I thought that was pretty cool. And again, I mean, there's not a single surface in this whole place that doesn't have artwork on it. And it's not just paintings. As you can see, there's wood carvings as well. And even some weird stuff like this cake with ants. I thought that was kind of funny. And then this like weird keyboard. Again, like you can see there's artwork everywhere. Way upstairs, you could get a view of outside, and then more of these like smaller rooms with artwork just stacked up. They had all these sculptures outside, this one being made out of tire treads, which I thought was pretty cool. After that, we went back out into the car, and the traffic in Lagos is kind of wild, like you expect in an African city. We drove around a little bit. And there's not a lot of traffic control. This is one of the rare spots where they actually had someone doing some traffic control, and people out there selling on, drinks on the streets and other items as well. Then we went to the National Museum of Lagos. It was pretty quiet here. There were a lot of staff, but there weren't a lot of visitors. One of the galleries we went into was called Nigerian Art in the Cycle of Life, which takes you through the whole cycle of life and showing you different kinds of Nigerian art. For fertility, for learning, for the chiefs, and so on and so forth. So this was pretty interesting. We got a good sense of what Nigerian culture was like, and even got to see inside some huts like this. I thought that was pretty neat. They had a lot of interesting artifacts here. Some games, some fashion items. In the area about death, burial, and funeral, there's a whole thing about masquerading, which was new to me. That was interesting. And then a section about reincarnation as well. Then we went into another gallery, which was all about the Nigerian government history. She showed us the coat of arms, and we talked a little bit about the national anthem, which recently just changed here in Nigeria, so that was pretty topical. But the most interesting thing they have in this gallery is this Mercedes limo, which was Murtola Muhammad's when he was assassinated. And in fact, you can still see the bullet holes in the windshield right there. And then on the side of the vehicle, you can see them down below right there. There's a close-up. This has just been sitting here. She even just opened up the trunk and showed us the original tires, which I couldn't believe. So that was kind of amazing. And now the airport is named after him. So that was our day out in Lagos. Thank you for coming along with me. I'm headed home tomorrow, but it was nice to see a little bit of Nigeria, and I'll catch you around.